Hello friends, this is Girish, and in this video I will cover unlocking potential of AI assistant using prompt engineering. So let's get started. My name is Girish Sahu and I am the founder of Smart Street, working as AI advisor, and I help business owners and business leaders transform their business with AI consulting services. Before we begin, here is a quote from Lee, one of the famous computer scientists based in USA. Artificial intelligence is not a substitute for human intelligence. It is a tool to amplify human creativity and ingenuity. Let's look at the agenda. We will look at what is generative AI and then talk about prompt engineering, followed by a prompt engineering demo. What is generative AI? Generative AI is a subfield of AI, or we can say subset of deep learning. So in nutshell, generative AI is a subset of DL which can generate new data, text, image, content using transformer-based neural network architecture. So why generative AI? Generative AI can benefit business in various ways, such as automate routine tasks, personalized engagement, and data-driven insights. Automate routine tasks can enhance efficiency and productivity. Personalized engagement can enhance customer service or customer experience. Data-driven insights can enhance decision-making. So generative AI project type can fall into prompt engineering, retrieval augmented generation, which is commonly known as the RAG, and fine-tuning. There is one more type, which is training an LLM from scratch. Prompt engineering is about using prompts to guide LLM behavior. RAG involves combining LLM with enterprise data. Fine-tuning requires adopting a pre-trained LLM to a specific domain. So in this video, we will focus on prompt engineering. So let's look at prompt engineering, which is one of the most common way of unlocking potential of AI assistant. Prompt engineering is about crafting input or data, which is primarily text, but can also be image or video, which is used to effectively communicate with GPT, which is one of the LLM and which exists in the form of AI assistant such as ChatGPT, Copilot, or Gemini. And then new content is generated, which can be again text, image, or video based on the prompt given. So here, how are you doing is a prompt, which AI assistant will respond by giving another question or answer based on your prompt. Here example of AI assistant used is ChatGPT. Let's take another text to image. Create an image of mother teaching baby is a prompt, which AI assistant will respond by generating image based on your prompt. Here example of AI assistant is Copilot. Let's look at text to video, which is very upcoming area. Here the prompt is create video of dog playing in forest, which AI assistant will respond by generating short video based on your prompt. Here example of AI assistant used is Gemini. So there is a prompt engineering structure, which is 3W and 1H. So let's look at it. So the first W is who. Who are you? Or the role. The second W is about what. What is the task which you want to get done? And why. So basically the context, why this task is required. And how. How is basically the format, or what you want it to be, like is it PDF, Excel, or any document, things like that. So basically who is about persona, what is the task which you want AI assistant to do, and why is the context, like what's the background, why do you want it, and how is the format, right? So let's look at some of the examples of prompt engineering. So here is the first example. So who is, consider you are a yoga expert. So let's say this to AI assistant. Then what we will specify, create quick outline for teaching yoga to school going children. And the why will be required for age group of 15 to 18 years. How? Arrange in tabular format with day-wise agenda and hourly session. So here, who is the persona? Basically yoga expert. And then you are giving a task, what is to be done, like you want an outline for teaching yoga to school going children. And the context is that there is an age group of 15 to 18 years. You can provide more information. I'm giving just a simple example here. And then the format, whichever you are looking for, whether you want a bullet point or you want a tabular format, you can provide that. Let's look at another example. So here the who is, consider you are a sales manager. And what is the task? Create quick outline for sales pitch for proposal on AI training. Why? It is required for manufacturing industry into heavy equipment for quality control. And how is, create content in Word document format relevant to manufacturing industry. So here the persona is sales manager, and the task is about a sales pitch outline and proposal basically for AI training. And the context is that it's a manufacturing industry into heavy equipment. And the format is that you are looking for a Word document format, things like that. Let's look at another example. So here, consider you are a part of marketing department. It's the who. What is, create a campaign strategy to promote your training program on AI. Why? Required for education sector which want to provide personalized learning. How? Generate PDF document which can be uploaded to marketing automation tool. So persona is that you are a part of marketing department. Task is that you want a campaign strategy to promote your training program. Context is that it is for an education sector, for personalized learning. And the format is that you want a PDF format. Let's look at another example. So here, consider you are HR manager of IT company and create roadmap for upskilling and reskilling of product engineering team. So that's a task. And why? It is required for employees who are newly promoted as manager. Great. Create content which can be embedded into company portal for reference. So some kind of a code you are looking for a format, right? So let's look at the persona is that you are an HR manager of IT company. Task is that you want to create a roadmap for upskilling and reskilling of engineering team. The context is that you basically want for employees who are newly promoted as manager. And the format is that you want some specific format which you have provided. Now let's look at another example, or this is the final example I would say. Consider you are a career coach. Create outline for presentation on career coaching with focus on manager level. Why? It is required for mid-career level IT professional aspiring to be manager. And how? Create content which can be arranged in Excel format with detailed agenda. So here the persona is the career coach. Task is that you want a presentation on career coaching with focus on manager level. And the context is that these are mid-career level IT professionals who are aspiring to be manager. And the format is that you want to be arranged in an Excel format with a detailed agenda, right? So let's jump to prompt engineering demo. So this is openai.com. You can also access the mobile app. I am using the browser. And so let's go to ask ChatGPT anything. We'll stay logged out and try one of the examples. So I have taken the prompt which we gave. It was, consider you are a yoga expert. Create quick outline for teaching yoga to school going children. And then you can just format it. It's not required, but required for age group of 15 to 18 years, and arrange in a tabular format with day-wise agenda and hourly sessions. So let's see how it goes. So it gives you a response. and then basically starts with a tabular format which you have requested. The task which was given is to give a outline for age group 15 to 18 years, and so there you go. Now you can further refine, review this and see what is exactly working here. Basically these are all very generic response. If you need very specific, you can do that. You can change the time, you can specify what time you are looking for your session to be, what are the activities you want to do, and you can start interacting with this kind of prompt. So this is the starting demo. Now let's look at the same example in Copilot. So this is Copilot, and I'm not yet signed in, but let's give the same prompt. So here the prompt is consider you are a yoga expert, create quick outline for teaching yoga to school-going children required for age group of 15 to 18 years, arrange in tabular format, day-wise agenda, and hourly session. So let's see what it is. You can see the icon here. You can edit in Excel. That's the beauty of Copilot, because it is integrated with Microsoft operating system and Microsoft Office. So it has got something extra as session and focus area. So it has got a follow-up prompt here, right? Can you recommend any resources for teaching yoga to kids? What are some fun yoga games for children? So that's the difference between Copilot and ChatGPT. Now we'll do the same exercise prompt engineering with Gemini. So this is Gemini from Google, and here you need to sign in. So let me just sign in with my account. Let's try the same prompt engineering example here. Consider you are a yoga expert, create quick outline for teaching yoga to school-going children, required for age group of 15 to 18 years, arrange in tabular format with day-wise agenda and hourly session. So let's go. So with Gemini, you can see there are some more details here, what it is including, the activity, the focus and relaxation, 15 minutes. So it's going much more detail, which is expected by Gemini. Google has all the data. You can export to Sheets, Google Sheet. And like this, you can refine, review it, refine it, what you want to do. And this is, if you give prompts like this, you will have a much more better outcome. So that was demo of prompt engineering with ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini. Excited? So I would like to end with this quote of mine: embrace AI as your digital companion to enhance your efficiency, productivity, and decision making. Thank you so much for your time, and looking forward to collaborate.